What is up? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Wrestling on Leon the King TV. Welcome back. Make sure you leave a like. But what the fuck is AEW doing? What is AEW doing with AEW Saturday Collision on TNT? What are they possibly doing? Night of Champions is this Saturday. Here's the card for Night of Champions. To me, the card doesn't look that great. The card does not look that great, but here's the card. We have Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship. We have Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. We have the Undisputed Tag Team Championship match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. We have the Intercontinental Championship match with Gunther versus Mustafa Ali. We have the SmackDown Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Natalya. We have Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. Who cares? And that's that. They have to. WWE has to do better with their cards. They're gonna have to do better with their booking, their matches, and the card. Like that last Backlash Premium Live event was terrible. We only got a certain amount of matches and it wasn't that great. They have to do better. How I feel about the Seth Rollins and AJ match, I mean, they should put the title on Seth Rollins. I think after watching Raw this past week, last night, we all know that Seth is going to be world champion. We know he's winning that title. We know that. With Seth being on Raw and AJ signed to SmackDown with the OC faction, we all know that AJ's going back to SmackDown. Seth is keeping the title on Raw. We all know that. Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. Let's finish this feud at... Let's not drag this all the way to SummerSlam. Let's just finish this match here at Night of Champions. There's no title involved in this match. But let's just finish this feud here. The Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Well, before I get on that, I feel like they're basically giving Cody Rhodes like John Cena storylines all over again, recycled. That's how I feel. I feel like they're recycling John Cena storylines and giving it to Cody Rhodes, and that's what they're doing with Cody. They're recycling John Cena's storylines and giving it to him. So like the Brock Lesnar attack after the night of WrestleMania, that happened with Cena after the match he had with The Rock at WrestleMania 28. They're recycling storylines. So that's what they're doing. At least that's how I feel, my opinion, how I feel like they're doing. But I think they're recycling John Cena's storylines and giving it to Cody Rhodes. The Undisputed Tag Team Championships with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. After Zayn and Owens beat the Usos to win the titles at WrestleMania, it was clear there would be some trouble within the bloodline that has to prove in the case. Okay, I'm reading something. Anyway, but how I feel about this match is obviously you're gonna have to put them tag titles back on Roman and Solo. It's gonna make sense because once you put the tag titles on Roman and Solo, is when we get the Usos versus Solo and Roman, and that's when you break up the bloodline. You break up the bloodline by having the Usos face Roman and Solo for those tag titles, which I think is gonna happen. So I'm going for the Bloodline to pick up the win against Zayn and Owens, because if you put Zayn and Owens against Roman and Reigns and Solo Sikoa, is a big dude. I think it's definitely gonna be Reigns and Solo who's taking those tag titles. They're taking the SmackDown tag titles, and they're taking the men's Raw tag titles. That's what they're taking. They're taking those tag titles for sure. Because if this leads to a tag match at SummerSlam, oh my God, that is gonna lead to a tag match at SummerSlam, and that's what I think is gonna happen. The Intercontinental Championship between Gunther and Mustafa Ali. Don't care about it. Next, Rhea Ripley versus Natalya. Nobody saw Ripley versus Natalya being. I didn't even know this match was going to be booked. I didn't even know Rhea and Natalya was going to be booked at Mania. Who knew that? Who knew that Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair was going to have a match booked at fuck is this pay-per-view? Night of Champions. Who knew? Go figure. Who knew? I'm going with Rhea Ripley on this. Yeah, I'm going with Rhea Ripley because why are we giving Natalya title shots right now? Oh, so we can stall for time until we get Trish Stratus or Becky Lynch another title around their waist. No. Trish Stratus is great. She's a legend, but she doesn't need a title right now. Natalya's great. She's a veteran. She doesn't need a title right now. You know who you should be pushing? You should be pushing Tamina. You should have pushed Nia Jax when you had her. You should have pushed Alexa Bliss with her gimmick. You should have pushed those people. The Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Why are we getting this match again? Why are we still getting WrestleMania rematches? Asuka lost. Why are we still getting Asuka a title right now? Becky, why is this even happening? Why is this even happening? Rhea Ripley versus Natalya. Now we get Bianca versus Asuka. Oh, we're just randomly gonna do Gunther versus Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali. The reason I didn't say nothing about that match is because we ain't even. This is how frustrating WWE is with their booking. Give that match to fucking Karrion Kross. Give that match to Karrion Kross. Why are we even booking Mustafa Ali? Why are we doing it? Why you can't give matches to Karrion Kross? Why you can't give a title match to Bronson Reed? Why we can't even put the United States champion on the card like a Austin Theory? Even though you're in another country. But guess what? Put him on the card. Let him defend that title. What's going on? What is going on? This is a terrible card. Bianca's a great competitor. I even said she's the black female John Cena. She's a sister out there in that ring kicking ass with that ponytail. But guess what? She don't need to be facing no Asuka. Asuka's a great competitor. If you look at her run, what promotion was Asuka with? What promotion did Asuka wrestle with? Asuka wrestled with. Was she with All Japan, New Japan? She was with JWP. She was with Neo Japan Ladies Pro Wrestling Wave. Japanese Independent Circuit. She was with Smash. 2011 to 2014, she was with American Independent Circuit. 2012, she was with Wrestling New Classic NWC. She was with, in 2014 to 2015, she was with Reina Joshi. I don't know how to say that. Then in 2015 to 2017, she was with WWE NXT. So that's what I'm saying. She came to WWE in 2015 when she signed with NXT. And then got on the main roster in 2017. She had the match with Charlotte at WrestleMania some years ago. She had the Raw Women's title match with Bianca Belair at WrestleMania this year. So yeah, it's time. It's time to book better. Why is Bianca facing Asuka? And it's not taken away from Asuka because Asuka's a great competitor. But why are we doing this? Why are we booking these kind of matches? We don't even have Omos on the card. Omos to me is like the next fucking Great Khali. He's the Nigerian Great Khali. I said it. Omos is the next Great Khali, and y'all sleeping on him. I'm an Omos fan, and y'all sleeping on Omos. So what? He didn't get the W over Lesnar at WrestleMania, but guess what? He didn't beat Brock Lesnar, but he's still a great competitor. Y'all are tweaking if you think, man. I don't know how to say it, but this is ridiculous. This card is ridiculous. What is going on with the world of professional wrestling? It's hard to be a professional wrestling fan today. It is hard to be a professional wrestling fan. AEW Collision on Saturdays. This is good action. This is more wrestling. What is this? Another Rampage? I'm guessing. I'm guessing this is another Rampage. Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? Yeah, I'm guessing this is another Rampage. Give me a second. That's what so I'm back. I apologize. Had to take care of something, but we back. Leon the King TV. Make sure you like, leave a comment. It's Leon the King TV. Let's talk wrestling. Leon the King TV. Let's talk wrestling. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. Whatever you do, please hit that subscribe button. But WWE needs this woman back. They seriously need this woman, this sexy, beautiful blue hair woman back. They need her back. Get Mercedes Moné Varnado back. But anyway, this is what's going on. Night of Champions this Saturday, May 27th on Peacock. Make sure you check out the pay-per-view. Then you got Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles, Gunther versus Mustafa Ali, Rhea Ripley versus Natalya for the Raw Women's title, Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the SmackDown Women's title for the Raw Women's title, and then Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens defend the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles against the Bloodline members, the undisputed champion Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, former NXT North American champion. Roman Reigns, the current undisputed WWE Universal champion. Yeah, man, check out the card. Check it out. AEW Collision coming soon. And make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. Yo, hit that subscribe button. It's Leon the King TV. It's your host, it's your boy, and I'm out. Peace.